Hey guys, I'm taking this video from my computer here at the house, so I apologize for the video quality, but I wanted to talk about these hunts real quick. It's been a year. They both shot these bucks last year in 2023, and it's just taken me forever to go through the footage and, figure this all out. But um, I am really bad at capturing the story with the camera, and I apologize about that because now I have to go on here. You guys have to listen to me tell the story, and then you guys have to watch the footage to kind of piece it together. And I apologize, but that's what we have to do for right now until I can learn how to video and tell the story with the camera. But anyways, just really quick, my sister, she's never shot a buck before. She had shot a doe with the crossbow, but she said she wanted her first buck to be big and special, so we said okay. Mom and Dad's property is not very big. There's about 8 acres of huntable property, and we had some bucks moving through, but nothing like a permanent residence on the property. Kind of just using Mom and Dad's property as like a funnel or transition area. We had 4 bucks in the area that were good mature bucks. 2 big 8 points, a nice 10, and then a really old, like 7.5-year-old deer. He wasn't big, like a 9 point. Wasn't big at all, but just super old. And she would have been happy with any of them. It was right after Thanksgiving. My brother Josiah was in town, and we took her out for the night. I think it might have been the either opening night or second night. I'm not positive on that. But we took her out. Saw some does across the field, tried to get on them, couldn't get on them, went to another vantage point in this field and saw this buck by itself in another field that we had permission on. So we start working our way down there and get within 100 yards. The wind is blowing like 25 to 30 mile an hour. You can hear it in the video. It's crazy. But it's blowing right to left. The deer's in front of us, so we know it can't smell us. It probably can't hear us because of all the noise we're making. We knew it couldn't, but with the wind blowing, it really helped cover it. So she lays down on one side of this tree line, and there's too much brush in the way, so we get her up on this stump, and she's not comfortable with the shot, and so we lay her down on the other side of the tree line where there's no brush, and she lays down. The buck is looking at us. I'm trying to adjust the lens on the camera to focus. You can hear it and I've got a clip of the video there where I'm like chewing the camera out because it won't focus. The buck's looking at us. I'm looking at my phone. We've got 2 minutes of legal light left. She needs to shoot this thing now. She can't get comfortable. And anyways, it was really hectic. And you can see here in the footage, she shoots, and the buck doesn't do anything. It takes off running. But there was no mule kick, no tail up in the air, or tucked between the legs, nothing. It just took off. In the heat of the moment, I was watching it through the binos, and when it took off, I just followed it, and I completely forgot to move the camera. But it takes off, runs about 100 yards, and goes up on its hind legs, does a backflip, and dies. And, man, we were so excited because, man, my heart sank. When she shot, my heart sank. I thought for sure she missed. But ended up getting it, and we were super happy. So check out the footage of the shot and me chewing out the camera, and then check out those pictures, and then we're going to dive into Titus's buck. Come on, focus, you stupid camera. Yes! Dude, that's a fucking giant. I know. Dude, that is a freaking monster. So as you can see, we were pretty excited that she was able to get a shot on this deer, and it fell over. couldn't be more happy for her. She made a perfect shot. She held up under the pressure and was able to execute and did great. This next hunt is Titus, my brother-in-law, and he didn't tell me until while he's trying to shoot this buck that he had never shot a rifle with a scope on it before. He'd shot plenty of times with iron sights. Never told me that he hadn't shot a deer or a rifle with a scope on it before, until this buck is walking to us and he can't find it in the scope because, you know, you guys know how it is with the scope. You got to line it up and the black and all that. So he made me so nervous because we have this buck walking right at us, and he can't find it in the scope. So anyways, the full story on this is I called up his mom and was like, hey, you know what? I've got time to take him out for a hunt tonight. We've got like an hour of daylight left. I'm coming to pick him up right now. Just tell him to dress warm and you know, buy his tag, buy his license and all that. And we've got some fields. I've got some fields I've got permission on. We're just gonna drive from field to field until we see a deer. We're gonna jump out of the vehicle, try to, you know, get away from the road as far as we need to, and try to get a shot. So we're driving around. I go pick him up. We're driving around. We got 30 minutes of light left. There was 3 different fields that we were driving from field to field, and they're all within like a mile of each other. And we're checking for deer, and there was no deer in all of them. We come back to the first field, and we've got 15 minutes of light left, right around 15 minutes of light left, and there's a deer out in the field. And I throw the binos up on him. Hey, it's a decent buck. Let's go. We jump out of the van. We take off running down this tree line, literally running as hard as we can because it's getting ready to go from one field into another field that we don't have permission on. So we're running as hard as we can down here, trying to get within that 150-yard, you know, range. We're hunting with the bolt action 350 Legend, so the 150, 200 yards is like its max distance, and that bullet starts dropping crazy after that. So we take off running. We get about 150 yards from this deer. We set up. I get him on the shooting sticks, and he can't find the deer in the scope. And I'm like, Titus, you got to find this deer, man. He's like, I've never shot a rifle with a scope on it before. And I was, are you kidding me? And yeah, anyways, it was pretty funny. I was kind of a little upset at the time because he had just now told me. But looking back at it now, it just makes the whole story even more funny. And then, you know, I think he's 8 years old. Or how old? I think he was 8 or 9. But anyways, he's got these thick gloves on, these winter gloves on, and he's trying to hold this rifle. I'm like, take your gloves off. So he takes his gloves off. This buck hit this tree line, and it's walking right up at us now. And it was at 150. It's making its way closer. And I'm like, take the gloves off. So he takes the gloves off. We're sitting right out in the open along this tree line. And I'm like, find the deer. He's like, okay, I found it. I'm like, all right, now listen, you're going to put the crosshairs right in the middle of its body, close, tuck it tight behind the shoulder, and shoot. Well, the deer ended up facing us, and I'm like, listen, buddy, this deer is getting ready to spook. You can tell the deer was looking at us, trying to figure out what we were. 50 yards. This deer worked its way up to 50 yards from us, and Titus was able to make the shot, made a perfect shot, and I was beyond excited because of everything that went down, man. We had 10 minutes of legal light left, and yeah, it was an incredible hunt. And you guys can watch the footage of this and then check out the pictures of Titus's buck. And super happy for both of them. They made perfect shots, and the deer died really fast, and we were beyond excited and happy for them. Get on him right now. Do you see him? Do you see him? Yeah. All right, listen. Can you take a shot? Hey, listen. Look at me. Look at me. You have to shoot him. Now look at me. Look at me. Get ready, okay? All right, shoot him whenever you're ready. Put that crosshair. Look. Look. Aim about this much below the middle of his body right now. You have to do this right now, though. Do you see him? All right. Right now, Titus. Right in the middle of his body, front of his chest. Squeeze that trigger off slow. Pick the gun up. Pick the gun up. In front of his chest. Squeeze that trigger off slow. Pick the gun up. Pick the gun up. You hammered him, dude. Yes. Dude, he's down. Dude, you just... Oh, he's down. He's down. Dude, you just hammered him, dude. You just hammered him. Oh, you
you put dirt all in the barrel. Dude, you just hammered him. High five. Dude, you just smoked him. That dude was 50 yards. 50 yards. Dude, you smoked him. All right, we got to call your dad.
Okay.
Call your dad and mom. Oh, my word, dude. That was so awesome. Dude, that is so sick. Oh, she better answer.
I got one. I got a buck.
Hey, slow down. Gotta make sure he's dead, all right? Oh, he's dead. Dude, that's a nice buck. Okay, real quick, use your shooting sticks and poke him. Yeah, he's dead. Dude, that's a solid buck, bro. Dude, get in there. Get down there and pick him up. Dude, that's a nice 8-point, bro. That's a nice buck. Dude, hold that rack up, buddy. Get it away from you there. So we can see that. Get the dirt cleaned off a little bit. That's a nice buck, man. This is awesome. We were literally out. Like we were out of the truck for what, 5 minutes? The van for 5 minutes? Yeah. We literally got out of the van, ran down the straight line. The van's parked right there. You can see the van. The van's parked there. We got out, ran down the tree line. The buck was just to the right of those logs when he shot him. We were on the other side. He shot him this way. He ran right here and died. Dude, this is awesome, bro. All right, let's get some pictures real quick.
So as you can see, I get really excited when I take people out, and whenever somebody can connect on a deer, I just get so excited for them. So I had a great time taking these two people out. A lot of memories made with them, their friends, their family, and it's always great to see other people have success. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really apologize for not having more content up for you guys already. It's been really hectic. As some of you guys know, I shoot competitions with the pistol, so I've been really busy with that, and so kind of put hunting on the back burner. But it is October 27th right now, and I've been out a couple times. I did shoot a doe, but I didn't get it on video. But I am going to be hunting in the morning. Actually, I'm hunting the same field that Titus shot his buck in. I'm going to be hunting that field tomorrow, and then I'll be out again this coming weekend. So hopefully we'll be getting more stuff out there for you guys. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, thank you guys so much. Appreciate your support.